Hello there, beautiful. Oh my gosh. You're Gus's son. Anyone who you told that to just told him he's Gus's son, he's Millie's son, either one of those, they'd be going, whoa, how'd you get so lucky to get Gus's son? And he looks just like his daddy. He looks just like his daddy, and he acts just like his daddy. Right, Blue Eye? This is your stomping grounds, isn't it, Blue? When Millie was pregnant, on purpose, I bought Millie for Gus. Millie, one of the most beautiful classical Australian Shepherds in the history of mankind. I bought Gus, and actually got such a good price on Gus. The lady could tell right away when I was interacting with Gus when he was just a pup. They nicknamed him Speckles. That was his puppy name, Speckles. And she was just $250. So she saw how I interacted with Gus and how good of a home he was going to get, obviously. Here's what she said to me. He's $175. I'm going, okay. She gave me like a $75 discount just because of the fact that a far cry from some of the breeders around here. I'm looking for a purebred Australian Shepherd with championship bloodlines. The West Coast seems to have all these women who sell a lot of puppies to pay their mortgage payment with, which is very sad, actually. And I'm wondering how many times she makes those girl dogs have litters, because here's what she told me. $2,500 for a purebred female, and then I don't own the dog's reproductive tract or uterus after paying $2,500 for it. Oh my gosh, some people get so much nerve, it's just unbelievable. Another person told me, I don't sell Australian Shepherd puppies to someone who has dogs. This tells you the nuttiness of the breeders out here. Oh my gosh, just utterly speechless. And so when I went to pick out a female for Gus, for a girlfriend, I went and looked at this lady I saw in the newspaper. Again, I looked in the Tacoma newspaper, and I drove out there, and she had about 6 puppies, 5, 6 puppies inside this little fenced area, little 3-foot chain link, about 6 feet by 8 feet, just a little area. And of course that lady was the one who was feeding them because they were weaned. Well, all the pups were looking at the lady, of course, because she's the one who feeds them. Except Millie, she was staring right at me. And without even skipping a beat or hesitating a second, I go, I'll take that one. She was $400. And then when Millie was pregnant with the first litter of pups, which Blue was one of them, I'd go up to her tummy, I'd go, what are you guys doing in there? What are you guys? I'd talk to them. I talked to you before you were born, didn't I, Gus? Blue. I call him Gus every now and then. I talked to Blue before he was born, well, plus Storm, his brother, and his 5 sisters. 7 pups in the first litter. So when Blue was 1 day old, their eyes don't open for 3 weeks. What's been around here, Blue? A coyote maybe or something? He was sniffing the breeze. When Blue was 1 day old, he crawled towards my voice because he knew my voice. Because I was talking to him in the womb before that. Gives you an idea how close Blue and I are. That's my that gallon lube oil, Chevron Delo 400 LE 15W40. So many people use that in their diesel engines. And it's really good lube oil, but right now inside I don't have that in there, which I had that tag on there. I think I'll write with a magic marker too. It's always good if you put something different in a container to mark on there. Like for instance, I have a bottle which was used had Drano in it for kind of cleaning out drains and stuff. I rinse it out and then I put water. I use it as a weight now. I kind of use that bottle as a weight, but I wrote on there several times with magic marker, water. But that's a little torch there. I used to buy those torches from Jensen Tools. They sell a lot of soldering devices and little attaché cases that comes for electronics repair technician. Little attaché case, kind of like a briefcase, full of all like soldering iron and some little teeny strippers and all types of stuff. Solder pult for taking solder off of things. And now I have other ones like that, mini torches. I bought them from Snap-on. They're better, but I have one which is from, what the heck's the name of that? Weller. They make soldering irons. It's long, and you can put a little tip on there for soldering. It's longer. It's like a little bit made different. They're expensive. Those Weller ones are about $100 or something like that. But those Snap-on ones, they're kind of that style right there. They're just very quality, and you can buy little spare tips for them too. I have two of those Snap-on ones. One's red, one's a cool. Blue, don't go in the fire ring, mister. How many times I got to tell you that? Don't go in the fire ring, my handsome friend. Okay, Blue, I'm going to turn this off now. Let me look at the camera, mister. Hey, Blue. Whoa, what a handsome. He's like a sentient being. I house trained his father in one day.